How's it going, everyone? We should cover this ahead of time, especially as the PlayStation Plus news is hot with the announcement of Dragon Age Veilguard. I was about to say Inquisition. Dragon Age the Veilguard going to be a PlayStation Plus Essential title in the month of March. The month of March will also bring with it another... I don't know if massacre would be fair to say, but you guys, you really need to pay attention to these games leaving Plus every month, because I feel like every month we are losing some major titles, and the argument can be made, are we getting games to satisfy or to equate the removal? You guys get what I'm saying. I think we looked at it in February, and I would side with the fact that February had bigger games pulled than games added. Now, February, the games getting pulled were very much a lot of JRPGs, so y'all know that's very much in my wheelhouse, so obviously I was gonna feel some type of way about that, but we'll take a look at March and compare and contrast that as well. Remember, with PlayStation Plus, the price has gone up, offers and deals are less and less. They did all of this to quote-unquote increase value proposition or the value offerings, whatever you want to describe it as. That's the idea. That's what they'll say when they up the price. In reality, subscription services generally always follow the same formula, where the price point goes up and then the value proposition goes down. That's the whole gimmick of when they get started. They'll drop banger month after banger month. They'll do all these offers, get your foot in the door, hope you don't cancel auto renewal, and then you'll see that transition happen from value proposition going down, price point continuing to increase. But let's cover the games that are set to leave the service in the month of March. Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 6. I know you guys love the first 5 of those video games, but yes, number 6, the beloved entry, will be getting pulled. Resident Evil 3, the remake. I know that RE3 remake definitely had a more mixed reception than RE2, but that's still a notable game getting pulled. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I find pretty interesting that it's getting pulled after the announcement of the Daima DLC, after Daima really started cooking with heat with these last few episodes, and I believe the final episode is about to drop. I haven't watched it outside of the first few episodes, and obviously, you know, off the recent episodes, your boy is down bad and had to see some of the clips. I mean, to be fair, it was a lot of people just sending me links, being like, oh my god, bro, did you see? And obviously, I did end up seeing, and yeah, it's not enough to make me go watch that trash. Those first few episodes were absolutely atrocious, and I'm not going and watching the whole things. I'll watch those clips, maybe I'll watch the last episode, ain't going back and watching that entire season. I thought the first 3 episodes were legitimately terrible, but like, yo, you can disagree with me on that. Y'all know I love my Dragon Ball, and you know, the little thing that they did recently, obviously I was all for. But yeah, Dragon Ball Kakarot leaving, great game, loved it, recommended it a lot, but it is getting pulled, and I believe this will pave the way for them doing some Super Deluxe Ultimate Edition with the release of that Diamond DLC, which they can bake in all of the content. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, another nice game leaving the service. Like, that's a pretty solid one, a collection of visual novels there that were released on the Nintendo DS, iconic franchise at this point. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange True Colors, and obviously there's a large portion of people that meme on these games. Don't Nod's other title, I believe just dropped. Yeah, it's a PlayStation Plus title. I forget the name of it. Lost Records? Is it Lost Records? I think it's Lost Records. And I'ma just be real, like, I ain't playing that game. I read the description of that game and I'm like, this does not sound like it's for me, but I did, you know, I was captivated by Life is Strange. I thought Life is Strange was a solid game, all things considered. I thought narratively it was really well done, but yeah, I probably won't be playing Lost Records. Like, bro, I got Legend of Heroes, I got Avowed, I got Yakuza to play. Like, there's a lot of games and I can't cycle that in right now. But Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange True Colors, Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, the forgotten Final Fantasy game, initially a PSP game, then they remastered it in HD, $60 price point, which was insane, but we were all so down bad, at least the hardcore Final Fantasy fans, and we were desperate for that episode Duskgate demo. They cracked down us good as far as that's concerned. But Type 0 is a good game. It has some really interesting gameplay mechanics. Narratively, it's a little bit of a darker tone, and I had a good time with it. It's a PSP game that had an updated release, so keep your expectations in line, but that was a pretty decent one. Street Fighter V and Mortal Kombat 11, some older fighting titles. And, you know, that's a month that, as far as the games leaving the service, this is a lot better than some of the Plus Extra months we've had recently, like Dragon Ball Kakarot, Resident Evil 3, Phoenix Wright, Life is Strange, even if you meme on that Final Fantasy Type 0, like, those are some notable games, and a lot of the times with PS Plus Extra these days, we're getting, like, 8 games getting added. Recently, we did get, like, Star Wars Jedi Survivor added, and that was pretty cool, but if you look at that month, outside of Jedi Survivor, and if you want to throw Lost Records in there as well, because that was a day one title, like, it was pretty mediocre. I think you could say it was bad. It was kind of hard carried by Jedi Survivor, and y'all know how I feel about Jedi Survivor. It's a tremendous game, but you know, I don't think you have to move heaven and earth to beat out the games leaving in the month of March, but I would still say this is a decent catalog of titles. And that's the reality with subscription services. We shouldn't bug out too much about games leaving the service. What's the whole shtick with a subscription service? You're kind of renting your games. They're in the service for a while. You should be playing your games, and then they will be leaving the service. Usually it's a 6-month window, a 1-year window, and even in the case of the first-party games, which they don't have to abide by any kind of window, those games can leave the service because Sony doesn't like you guys. Like, that's the reality. They're trying to make as much money as they humanly can, and fair play to them. They're a business, but they don't like you guys. They want to make money. That's why they'll pull Horizon Zero Dawn. That's why they'll double the price of that game. That's why they'll do a remastered release. That's why Days Gone isn't getting an upgrade path if you're a Plus Extra subscriber. They don't like you guys. They like your money. So just always keep that in mind. I like PlayStation as a console, but unfortunately, they do not like us as far as, you know what? Let's not get down that diatribe right now. But that'll do it for me. Again, I think this is a decent catalog of titles. If you want to play anything, DBZ Kakarot, these games are leaving on March 18. Like, DBZ Kakarot, you could probably beat that game by March 18, but you gotta kind of hunker down. Like, if you're trying to do all the content in DBZ Kakarot, it's actually a little bit of an undertaking. Like, an RE3, A Life is Strange, those are get in, get out kind of games. Final Fantasy Type 0 is a little bit of an undertaking as well. But yeah, we'll see what the catalog update is in March. I know that they recently also announced some day one titles that will be coming to the service as well. And those day one titles, honestly, they're nothing to write home about. We talked about it with Dragon Age Veilguard. The big reason why that game coming to the service so quickly is, first of all, it's a third-party game, and the turnaround is so quick for a major game. The day one titles that come to Plus Extra, like Stray, that was honestly one of the best ones that we got. And then Sea of Stars, like games of that caliber. And the ones that are coming soon, honestly do nothing for me. I know that Remedy is dropping their next game as a day one Plus Extra title. Again, I don't think those are blow away games, but it is a good avenue to release those games and get more of an eye on them, but I never expect, you know, the Game Pass quality, and that's not the expectation I have for Plus Extra. I do expect something a little bit better than what we've been getting recently, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.